He's the former leader of YG's global sensation, Treasure, but lately, Choi Hyun-suk is caught in a storm of toxic vitriol. We're diving deep into the online conversation. Who is Choi Hyun-suk? And why has his dedication to personal style been met with a wave of vicious ridicule and relentless mockery? This isn't just criticism. This is targeted online abuse, fueled by cruel aesthetic judgments like ugly and try hard. Get ready for the difficult discussion the K-pop community is still not ready to have. Let's be clear. It's not that the K-pop community isn't ready to talk about this. They simply choose to hate because it's Hyun-suk. The critical moment was the Bona Bona era during the reboot album comeback. Hyun-suk debuted with long, purple hair, a highly symbolic color for him. This was a radical choice for a fourth-generation idol. Bold, non-traditional styles were standard back in first and second-gen K-pop. But today's visual standards are rigid, demanding a very specific, properly pretty look. For netizens accustomed to this strict visual mold, Hyun-suk's hairstyle was a wrecking ball. It broke the stereotype of what a contemporary idol should look like, instantly making him the primary target for criticism and hate. Later, Hyun-suk transitioned into a long blonde hair era. And instead of softening his look, he doubled down. While the criticism continued to pour in, Hyun-suk stood firmly on his business. He was not going to conform to the boring, narrow standards being dictated by the internet. But this era saw the netizen attack escalate into outright cruelty. This is where he debuted the mouth piercing, a subtle yet defiant accessory. For the keyboard warriors already looking for a reason to hate, this was a clear line in the sand. It was in this moment that the shaming went from criticizing bad style to viciously attacking him as a person. The mouth piercing became the catalyst for the relentless personal mockery that defines the current narrative. He chose authenticity. They chose ridicule. After the intense public scrutiny, Hyun-suk eventually cut his long hair. But did he stop? Absolutely not. He simply entered a new phase of experimentation, personally. His short green hair remains, in my opinion, his best look to date. From that point, we saw him cycle through every shade imaginable. Short green, short blonde, short red before, eventually returning to the long silver lilac. Purple hair, and anticipating his next style has become one of my favorite parts of following his career. But the most shocking and perhaps most telling hairstyle arrived this year. The buzz cut. It was mind-blowing, and frankly he owned it. A buzz cut is the ultimate sign of a new era, a new beginning, and fresh adventures. It proves that Hyun-suk's creative journey is not about catering to the critics. It is about self-expression and continually breaking his own boundaries. He truly is a personification of artistic freedom. We have analyzed a painful truth. Choi Hyun-suk's journey of self-expression was systematically targeted by relentless personal malice. He was not just criticized. He was subjected to vicious public shaming. This campaign of hate wasn't a critique of fashion. It was a brutal enforcement of K-pop's suffocating visual conformity. But look at the bravery. From the moment he debuted the purple hair to the final statement of the buzz cut, Hyun-suk refused to be controlled by the toxic gaze. He paid the price for authenticity, enduring unwarranted cyberbullying. But he never yielded his creative self. His story is a mirror reflecting the fundamental flaw in the K-pop standard, a system that prioritizes homogenized prettiness over genuine artistic voice. Hyun-suk's enduring legacy is not just his talent. It is the courage to stand defiant, proving that true freedom is the willingness to sacrifice comfort for personal truth. In an industry obsessed with the facade, he chose to be the wrecking ball. Did Hyun-suk's artistic freedom change your perspective on K-pop standards? Let me know in the comments below. And if you believe artists should own their self-expression, hit that like button.